تهیه و تنظیم در استودیو بیزرایز.
Particularly attractive, I would take that every day. I'm just lucky I have both.
Aww.
So, we've gone through thick and thin, and I think
Thick and thin.
I'm very fortunate to have both.
What do you think a high value woman is supposed to be like?
Well, bear in mind what I think is high value. It's different for different
Yeah,
people.
but we're asking you, so I want your answer. I'm not asking fucking Steve over there.
High value for me, it isn't much.
It isn't much.
You don't have to do much.
Okay.
Right?
It's just something you embody.
You have to do it very well. For me, the dream relationship is the movie The Gentleman. Like the relationship that they have where he is this absolute killer and he goes out there and everyone knows don't fuck with him, and she is his queen by his side and she understands the mission and she understands when do I say things, when do I not say things, how do I represent not only me but us as the king and the queen, and also protect the entire kingdom. And what's the things that I tell the kingdom, what are the things that I don't tell the kingdom. That is just the dream perfect woman.
He does this, she does this, and they're completely equal, but in their own right.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? What do you want to be remembered for?
Integrity, honor. Of course, I've made mistakes here and there. Everyone has. I'm still so young. I've probably had 300 years of life experience put into 23 years, but at the end of the day, I'm still very cognizant that I am quite literally a child. Even if it made my life substantially harder, I always made the right decision. And I feel like I've done that from a young age. Obviously very interesting. I documented everything.
Yeah.
From the age of 15, 16. There's videos of me when I'm 16 and
Us at the gym.
us at the gym.
Me doing absolutely nothing. Nothing's changed as well.
But it's crazy just to see the things that I was saying. I remember in one video, I found a backpack, right? And it had maybe 3,000 pounds worth of equipment in there. I could have sold it. I could have taken the $3,000. I could have used it at the time. I definitely, at the time, I really needed the money to buy new equipment. I was just starting the business properly. And I went on this like 1 week goose chase to find the person who owned it and returned it to him. His wife had just given birth in the hospital. He left the bag. And
How did I not know this story?
because you ain't about it. You don't watch my YouTube videos as religiously as you think you do.
Oh, as if.
You ain't about it.
Behave.
Ops.
Behave.
I kind of built that sort of code of honor from a young age, and I try to live by it day by day.
What is your criteria when hiring people?
Do they fit the company culture? And then the other thing is, this is going to sound absolutely horrible. I hope this doesn't get clipped up too much.
Are they cool? Don't want no neeks in this company.
No, first of all, no lame people. If I would sit at a dinner table and just be like, and by the way, this doesn't mean they need to be loud, gregarious.
No.
What most people don't realize, when I'm at a dinner table, I'm usually the quietest.
Yeah, you don't say a word.
I don't say a word.
Again, so fun to be around.
Yeah. So you don't need to be the loudest person at the table. You just need to bring something, right? And the other thing is no fuck ups. This sounds terrible, but some people are born fuck ups.
Wait, sorry. Fuck ups in the sense of like make a mistake or just generally a fuck up?
We all know those people that will miss flights, lose their phone, lose their keys.
Just carelessness.
They're just fuck ups. I pray for them that something will happen in their life that will make them snap out of it. But some people are fuck ups and there's nothing you can do about it. It's funny, some people think that has nothing to do with business. If you're trying to hire someone to represent your company, to be a part of a team, their personal life has everything to do with them as their character. How are you meant to judge their character without knowing things about their personal life? You can be a fuck up and just go work at another company.
For me, who works for you, I think that's probably the favorite thing about the team. It's like we're all just a bunch of friends, and then I have to tap myself and I'm like, wait, these are my colleagues. I love my team. And we're all so different, but we all fit the pieces.
So weird, so different. I just think it's the most like fulfilling thing ever when you look at the person to your left, you look at the person to your right, and I just feel like we'd all go to war for each other.
For sure.
Who?
Can I have a sip of your water?
Of course you can.
I'm so dehydrated. Do you want me to sky it? Should I chuck it like I do?
Do it. Someone's gonna clip that. Nah, it's cool. Nah, don't worry about it. It wasn't like I was thirsty or anything. I'll just go f myself.
Sorry.
I just realized this is the first time you've been on the YouTube single.
Yes.
Gentlemen?
Searching for a wholesome, kind, loving, successful.
She's not asking for much, gentlemen. If you fit the criteria of super rich, super compassionate,
I didn't say super rich.
Have
super
a lot of
rich.
research.
Super rich.
Wait, what was it the other day? I remember when we were talking outside. I said, you want a billionaire? You're like, no, I don't want a billionaire. Just like 500 million.
I mean, a girl can dream. What advice would you have for your female audience, especially those of a younger age range?
I'd say, listen, as a woman, it's very important to be self-sufficient, to never have to rely on a man, but do that without saying stupid sentences like, I don't need a man. I just can't ever imagine myself saying, I don't need a woman. For me, if I die alone without the presence of a queen, I think that was a very shallow and unimportant life. I think as a woman, be strong, be powerful, but then when you meet the right person, understand when to be submissive and when to be fully trusting.
There's a lot of power in doing that.
In submission, of course.
Yeah, there's a lot of power in it. Again, it's just identifying and being content with like what you both bring to the table.
Listen, when you're 18, as a woman, have fun, date whoever, date your high school crush. If you're 21, maybe even if you're 23, but I think by the time you get to 25, you need to seriously look at the man that you're with and go, could this be the father of my children?
Also, like, it takes a long time to get to know a person. For the first year, he could be the most amazing present, and then the second year, life hits him hard and he turns into a completely different person. Then I have the choice of like, okay, do I ride it out? Is he the father of my kids? Am I gonna ride it out? 5 years pass and I'm like, I've seen every side of him and I adore him. It takes a long time to get there.
But if you want to be 30 and
تهیه و تنظیم در استدیو بیزرایز.